It's real talking, real talk. It's real talking, real talk, yeah.
Iron Reese. Dynamic duo. Talk is still real. We still on the corner. Real talk corner. We gonna touch on some topics.
It's real talking, it's real talk. It's real talking, it's real talk. It's real talking, real talk. It's real talking, real talk, yeah.
Check it out. You know in tune.
My daddy made this beat.
Yo, check it out. You know in tune to the dynamic duo. Reese and Ira. On the corner. Real talk corner.
Real Entertainment Network.
Iron Reese. The talk is still real. We still on the corner. We gonna touch on some topics.
SKN, we got topics. Let's have a discussion. The people got questions. The people want answers. Yeah, we got topics. Let's have a discussion. The people got questions. The people want answers. Yeah, it's real talking. It's real talk. It's real talking. It's real talk. It's real talking. Real talk. It's real talking. Real talk. Yeah.
Iron Reese. Dynamic duo. Talk is still real. We still on the corner. Real talk corner. We gonna touch on some topics.
They couldn't hear me. So I gotta start over. Wow, 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 wow. I just realized that I wasn't on the master. Nobody could have tell me nothing on the master. Nobody have followed the live. I gotta go do the whole introduction there again. But luckily it came from the heart, so he real. So yeah, like I was saying, as you can see, there's multiple faces on the screen in the beginning. It's not just Ira Reese with Real Talk Corner, but we have Sexy Lise, we have Raspy, and we have Mr. Wayne P. Right? So
Oh no.
you know what's going on here? You probably don't. So what we're talking about here, we want to shout out each and everyone that join in. If somebody listening to this show, just cut it off in the background. Um, we're talking about something real special, a real special movement that is about to kick off. Something really special. Trust me. And I'm excited about it. That's why we on a Monday. We don't usually be on a Monday. We already closed down for the season. So for us to come out a schedule to have the discussion, it have to be something grand. Anytime you see the face, Sexy Lise, you don't know it's big things going on, all the time. If you look in the little right hand corner down there, you see Soca Zone. So get prepared for that. They're going to talk a little bit about that, you know. So I want to shout out each and everybody who is on right now. I can not let Reese say something before we get into it. So Reese, do your thing.
No man, we're done now. Season's greetings to everybody. You know what I mean? It's the time of the year that my favorite time of the year is me get me trimming back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I am in the festive season. You know what I mean? But with that being said, like I said, we did shut down already for the year. But when certain calls come in, you got to answer, you know what I mean? And Lee's call and Lee say, yo, we got ABC going on. And we say, well, hey, let me forward with it. You know what I mean? So big up to Lee's and she whole team, big up to Wayne P. And he crew, big up to Raspy. You know what I mean? We're here today for something very special. You know what I mean? We're kicking it off like a ball. Let's roll.
Rolling, 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 rolling. I don't think I can do a lot of talking tonight because we have a lot of power horses on tonight. So, Sexy Lise, yeah, I don't know if you want to shout out. Let's go.
Good evening to everyone. It's always a pleasure to be right here with you guys on Real Entertainment Network. I appreciate all that you guys have been working along with me, Ira and Reese. We do have some stuff some good positive stuff to discuss tonight. And with me on the panel, I have no stranger to the culture, Mr. Wayne P, all the way out of Canada, and I have Raspy from Tough House Sound. In the background, we do have K Warner from the Odyssey Band. Allowing them to introduce themselves, I'll pass down the mic.
Raspy, we could start with you. You could hear us? Look like he think cut.
Raspy look like he freeze.
Get cut. Is it cut?
Until we
Shout
get
out to
Raspy back, we talk to Wayne P. Big up
shout
to
out
Wayne
to the
P.
cable and flow. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, big up. I just want to say, you know what I mean? A blessed good evening to everybody who log on right now. Is your Mr. Wayne P out here in Toronto, say, from St. Kitts and Nevis. It's good to be on this platform. It's all about real talk. Can't wait to get down to the nitty gritty of the business, you know what I'm saying? And don't remember, if you're here, share the live.
That's right.
Hey, this is important, eh? So the sharing of the live gets the information out there. And actually, we like to say share the show because it's just more than a live. It's a whole show. So share the show.
Let's go.
Share the show. Let's get the show going. Let's get the show. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of off tempo for us, right? So we could start off with what we have right in front of us, Soca Zone. We could definitely discuss Soca Zone, what is Soca Zone, the idea of Soca Zone, and then the full movement behind Soca Zone, and then anything else or any other discussion that we need to drop in real quick.
Okay, Soca Zone was actually stemmed from a chat that was created with effort to boost the local St. Kitts Nevis artists, especially during the Carnival City where they was doing their release with Raspy on his Win FM show. And what happened is that recently we had the Sunday Funday with Odyssey Band, so it was an idea that was shoot out. Why not just widen or broaden it, involving these artists that don't get much publicity as they should or as they would like to. So the idea was shoot, and we discussed it among myself, Raspy, and Wayne, and a few artists, and then that's where it kicked off. We played with it, reach out to other artists to see what their interest would be like. Everybody agreed to the terms, so we decided we're coming together and doing this Soca Zone cool down after Carnival events, with the intention for it not to be just a one-time event. The artist them is actually looking to make it at least a once a month, but we want to also spread it around, not just St. Kitts, but also to take it to Nevis as well. So we're in the process of communicating or contacting certain business places around St. Kitts and Nevis to see if they are willing to accommodate these artists. In addition to these artists, that is on this flyer, we actually have other artists who have pledged their commitment. So it's going to be a mixture each time we have it.
Okay. So any artist is able to join?
Any artist will be able to join up.
All right, that sounds like a positive movement right there. And it's mostly geared towards those that don't have a lot of exposure, as you mentioned, right? So
For
I
this
mean,
one, even though
Yeah.
they don't have as much exposure, those that have exposure already, and if they are interested based on the terms, we allow them to still come on board.
Hmm. Okay then. So wait, hold on. I'm mixing up the names here. I'm trying to do multiple things. Cool. So why should people be excited about this?
People should be excited about it. I'm going to give Wayne P the mic so he could take a turn on the mic too. Go ahead and give
Right,
that
look,
response.
I think people should be excited about this because it's an event where you normally don't see these artists perform unless it's so common act per se. And if you in St. Kitts and you went to Soak Up and Act, some of these artists you don't normally perform. They bring it. They actually brought it on stage. These guys, this Soak Up and Act that went was one of the best Soak Up and Act in a long time. And you
Oh yeah.
haven't seen like performances from these guys and some of these guys ever. So I'm saying like, me personally out here, like listening to all the different types of island music. Right now, St. Kitts have some real good soca music coming out of the island. St. Kitts and Nevis, per se. The only problem is that the local DJs and some of the promoters, they don't push our product like more often enough. I mean, some compared to some other islands, you hear like, put your hand in your and stick it in your mouth. I mean, we got better soca than a lot of these islands, but our DJs and our like going out public per se, they don't support their own. So this show, Soca Zone Cool Down, Carnival Cool Down, is the perfect show for a lot of these artists per se to bring it. I mean, as I told some of them artists in the chat, look, go there and perform like you're actually performing. Show everybody what you can do, what you have. Like you got to make people want to hear your product. And the only way to do it is to just show the product in people's face. It's not about the money all the time. You have to go out there and promote yourself and show people what you can do, what you have. So I mean, they could buy it. I mean, just like if you're growing a garden in your backyard and you're selling herbs and thymes, I mean, you got to go out there and advertise your product. Sometimes you have to say, if you buy herbs, you get thymes, and that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to marry your product. Per se. Yeah, you got to marry the product. So when they're in the chat and Lisi and Tough House told me about this, I mean, I was eager to come on board. I mean, I'm not in St. Kitts this year, but
Yeah.
my contribution, trust me, is there. I either put my money where my mouth is. I mean, I did the poster, and I'm also putting in some money so the guys could have themselves a cheap by the bar when they got here. So yeah, I'm making sure they're gonna be well taken care of by the bar. So I mean, I just want everybody in St. Kitts and Nevis. It's all about Soca Zone, Carnival Cool Down. Go on out and support. I mean, as you can see, we have one of the Soca Kings. He's gonna be there on the show. I'm talking about Tubap. You have people like Jazzbo. You have people like Jeezy Sparta. Upset Squad is gonna be there. Empress, she's gonna be there. Deli Ranks. I mean, calling these names, these people is gonna bring it. You have Rick Tick, Speedy, Pino, 5-star Pino, and Javin V. Hey, watch here, and Colin Wyatt. Trust me, hey, this show is this show is one of the largest show right now for Sugar Mass. When you look at it, no, but when
Don't
you
put
look
it
at
like
it,
that. Just say it's the largest
yeah,
show and call it what
who
it
works with
is.
me, dead. This show is one of the largest show for Sugar Mass. Homegrown, it got to be one of the largest show. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let everybody know on the 5th of January, it's not about having enough. We're going to cool you down. It's all about Soca Zone, Carnival Cool Down right there at Link Up Beach Bar and Grill, Fitchy, my stamping ground. I'm just Wexham. I won't be able to be there, but I'm going to be there in spirit. Tough House going to represent me. Trust me. You're going to have Tough House sound. Hey, the whole crew going to be there. DJ Sika, Leash, we got to go home for this, Leash.
We ain't gonna let him know. We ain't gonna let him know what we're planning.
But yeah, I just want to do more. We just want to do more. This is only a start because we're gonna be doing more. I mean, as Leisha said, we're gonna be working on more projects and not just like entertainment projects. We're gonna be working on like reading projects where you're gonna see like artists come in and collaborate with other artists, or 6 and 7 artists on this one rhythm. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at different stuff for 2025. You know, it's all about, I say, these soca artists and some of the bands and DJs that love the product that's coming out of St. Kitts, and we got to do something.
I see Raspy rubbing his hand, you know. So I seem like he wanna get in and he wanna talk to the people and see him way too. Raspy, what you got to say for the people? Cause I excited.
That's a, that's a good
Shout
evening.
out to Giselle.
And let's have my introduction. Hey, big up, big up. Didn't get to me. You can hear me?
We hear you now.
Yeah, man, we can hear you.
Yeah, take advantage of it.
I can. Okay,
Yeah,
let
we
me
hear
run
you
in
now.
again. That's
Yeah,
why
come.
I said big up to make me introduction before. I want to big up the art. If it wasn't for the artists, them we wouldn't have reached this far. You know what I mean? So, really, they put in a lot of work to make sure the product up to point. Music being awesome this year. The artists, you know what I mean? And the shot on the 5th, as Wayne said, we just want them come out, do the best picture. Like it's a festival. That's a festival. You know what I mean? Performance matter. Performance matter. Trust me. Performance matter.
Correct. All we want to do is just solicit the public to come on down to Link Up Beach Bar and Grill in Fig Sandy Point. Come out and support these artists. Come out and support the event. It's a free event. We just asking or soliciting your attendance, good vibes, and just come and enjoy what the artist
And
has in
also,
store.
and one thing, Lisa,
Good
also when you're
behavior.
there, I mean, we absolutely begging everyone to be on the good behavior, and don't, and also,
Correct.
maybe 1 or 2 of the artists might be coming around with a little donation basket. Whether you have
Support.
a quarter, a dollar, whatever the case may be, just donate, because this will be going to a worthy cause, you know, to help
Correct.
the artists them in productions, you know, mixing and mastering their product in the future. So that's all we
Yeah.
ask, you know, just make whatever donation you can to
Correct.
the cause.
I wanna
Correct.
see if Reese wanna say something, but I wanna say something. Reese, you got something you wanna say?
No, me got a question me wanna ask.
Okay.
Sure.
All right,
No,
Idris.
I know one thing about me. I am a fetter. I believe in fitting. I fit from the first band to the last band, from sunset to sunrise and sunset again. I just want to know if you could walk half naked in this event. Because these kind of event is carnival time. Man. I remember when I went Trinidad, them tell me I could walk half naked in Trinidad. I want to know if I could do this in this event. Because if I could,
In
I would be
Ficci,
there.
in Ficci, it's a beach, so you can walk naked.
It's a beach. You could go, come as you are, Once you're
All,
there in attendance, you could come as you
Reese,
are.
it's a
The beach
beach.
is right there.
all the
The
while.
beach is right there.
Left on
You
your
might
pants, please. Reese.
you might have people like Raspy and the music telling people run go down in the water, bring back up a sand, go fish or something. So it's all
Yeah.
about
See,
communicating
Yeah, performance
yeah,
and
it's
matters.
following the leader.
yeah, it's good energy, but I want to honestly say, man, I like the fact that you are giving artists an opportunity. You know what I mean? As you know, in St. Kitts and Nevis, we are built on a band culture, so you have individuals who are not necessarily in bands who still put out music on a regular. You know what I mean? And it's good to give them a platform so that they could come out. Like you say, you see them at Soca Monarch, but then outside the Soca Monarch, you don't really see them,
You ain't see
So
them again. Yeah, that's true.
it's a great opportunity to give these artists an opportunity to come forward and show what they have. You know what I mean? We focus on the band culture so much, where it's the new vibes, it's the masters, the smart acts, the odyssey, the core, you know what I mean? But we don't really have the artists them who don't have a band, you know what I mean, behind them. So it's a great opportunity to the artists them who book for this event. I would try to tell you guys to take advantage of this opportunity. Opportunities like this within our society doesn't come by frequently. So now I get a
Mhm.
chance, take it and run with it.
We also
Yeah,
want to encourage other artists. Like I don't have everybody's information. We don't, and we also hope that this live reaches to other persons or artists around St. Kitts Nevis to participate. They can either send me a Facebook message or send if they have my contact or whatever. Even reach out to you guys at Real Entertainment Network. Just let us know that you want to be on board. We bring you on board. We let you know what the plans is, and if you're interested, we just move forward because the more artists we have on board and the more everybody participating and working together, that would be a good look for everybody.
Man, we want to break the stigmatization you have in St. Kitts, where like we're not dealing with this person, we're not talking to that person. We want all the artists and bands and DJs. We just want to form a fraternity, come together, and promote our product. Because as I said, St. Kitts and Nevis, we got good product, real good product coming out of the island right now.
Let's see.
I don't even want to argue with that. I don't want to argue with that. So, but we can get into some drama because what about the voices that say the artists themselves, the artists don't support themselves, How many of the artists them on the poster in the chat right now? We just want to see them just say, I dare, and they post this chat right now on their own page. So then when we try to reach out to the artists and say like artists, we want the vibes, we need you push yourself, we need each other push. A lot of the times the argument is that they don't push themselves. I mean, right now it's carnival, so some of them are working and the work never stopped for artists. I could tell you that, but I know I've heard that before.
I don't think that some of the artists don't push themselves. I think that some of the artists them feel like a little bit like disgruntled and they feel bad because trust me, when you go around saying it sometimes, like for instance, the other night up here, I went to a friend's house, a group of us, like probably 20, 30 something of us there, and you're listening to some shows, and you hear like Trinidad music. I mean, I love Trinidad music, Trinidad soca, and you hear Trinidad soca playing at carnival shows, and then you encourage the artists them to release early, and then you're not pushing the artists them songs, and then like the same day at the soca monarch, you're telling the soca artists them when they're supposed to be there, when they're supposed to be preparing themselves to perform in the night, you want them come downtown to promote their song. Who think up that idea? That's so wrong. If I'm performing tonight, I'm not supposed to be downtown on a stage, performing on a stage to perform, and I'm performing tonight. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Carnival community and whatever else supposed to be pushing.
Wait, I 100% agree with you, right? Like you said, if I prepare to perform, especially because I make it to the finals, and now I got X amount of dollars they commit, right? So now my mentality is saying, yo, I want to get in the best zone. I gonna eat the right thing today. I gonna get some extra sleep. Wait. Calling me last minute to do something is craziness to me. You know what I mean?
You're not supposed to be downtown. Like things supposed to be different.
That's what
I
we need
used
to
be there
plan.
performing.
We need to have better planning.
Yeah, better planning. Better execution per se. I mean, I myself performing the soca monarch, MC the soca monarch. I've seen things done that I'm not pleased with. That's why I could step from here now and say what I gotta say.
But Wayne, I'm gonna say one, say two. If the artists don't speak up for themselves, things will never change. Me and you could talk about it, but you know what I'm gonna say? Who them man not in a part of this. I'm not in a worry about them man there. So you're gonna require the artists to say, hey, I am not doing ABC. I don't know if you remember a couple years ago, Bungie Garland decided he was not going to join Soca Monarch. He said straight up, I don't care what the money is, I am not joining Soca Monarch. And sometimes you need an artist to say, hey, I got to stand for myself because you want ABC and I can't fulfill ABC. That don't make no sense to me, so I ain't doing it.
And that is why we're trying to start this fraternity now, so that to teach the artists, like we all have to stand together to get what you need. We have to stand together to get what you want. I mean, like a prime example, like St. Vincent. Like a couple of years ago, St. Vincent artists them had a standout where they needed a bigger cash prize, and they stand out. And the committee in St. Vincent, they were like, we can't let this jeopardize the show, because St. Vincent have a good soca monarch. And they meet them. They meet them and they say, okay, we're going to increase the cash price, because they realize like more than half of the soca artists who were scheduled for the finals decide they're not going to perform. And that's what we need. We need a union. We need camaraderie. We need like everybody to come together. Not because you believe you're the elite, you're not gonna join. At the end of the day, the product is not gonna go nowhere. I mean, everybody have to come about.
You see,
DJs, bands, soca artists, yeah.
Come in, Raspi.
you see the idea, think it's staying together. Everybody looking at good name. If an artist stand up and say, "Boy, we ain't gonna sing," next artist can jump up. Why are you singing? Let me step forward. Nobody gonna stand up and say, "Boy, with this," and we gonna stand up and go, "We ain't doing this." You know what I mean? And it happen all the time. We sit down and say, yeah, we ain't doing this. And then we push come to shop, everybody stand up and say, "Bye." You want to go up on the stage, I got these fans waiting on me.
So basically, you're just further exemplifying why this a movement like this is necessary.
But you know what it is too, and to show you something on the other side too. Right here on this platform, we have turned down interviews because it's just not what we want. But we have seen the same person that we turn on interview from go to another platform. But it don't mean that me and everyone say, well, by that man they gonna pan say this, I got interview. No, certain things you just can't do. And you just have to understand that there's certain things you just have to stand on. I will turn on an interview depending on what you're upon. Now another man may say, "Oh, I want to interview that man. They got re. No, me don't want to interview that. You know what I mean? The person, somebody gonna say, "But that man they gonna give you 50,000 views." I gonna leave it to that 50,000 views because there's some things that I stand for, right? And I think as an artist community, they need to start standing together in that sense, right? But I also noticed that it's like a peanuts game. So because they don't necessarily get paid a lot of money, everybody's scrabbling for nuts. Everybody's scrabbling for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I'm out with undermine a man just for a 2 nuts. And that's a problem.
I
I
would
was
like
saying, if the soca artists then were together also, I believe Soca Monarch should have been this weekend gone, the weekend gone there. Either the Friday night or the Saturday night. Like when most foreigners back home. So that's the weekend gone there is when a lot of foreigners went back home to
Hold on.
You know?
Hold on. Wayne Pete, do me a favor. Say that again.
say that again.
No, I
Say that
saying
again.
that
Mr. Wimpy
Soca
is
Monarch should
Mr.
have been Saturday night gone there. Saturday night gone there, in fact. That's where Soca Monarch should have been. To showcase our homegrown soca artists, talent and songs. When everybody back in St. Kitts, most of the returning nationals back home. And our Soca Monarch should have been Saturday. Instead of right now we're selling out our dates and carnival to a lot of the, almost put it, the promoters.
Fringe show.
And they don't care about our homegrown product. Because they're bringing in more people in to perform, so all the money going out. This product that we have here, the Soca Monarch, should have been weekend gone on this Saturday.
I agree.
I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna like me tonight because I say they ain't gonna like me tonight because I say, but I don't care.
Should be on the main weekend. I agree with you.
Yeah, they ain't gonna like me because I say, but I don't care.
Hey, there's a problem, right? We don't. I feel like we don't respect our artistry the way we should.
We don't.
You know, and if we start to do it and we start to believe that we artists are just as good as any other artists around the Caribbean, you would see a higher product coming from the artists. But go ahead, Raspi, I know you've been interested or something.
I just agree.
Yeah, and SKN Internet need to get better too, because that's how we reach the world. You understand? See, right now, Raspi is getting stifled over there with his internet connection.
Here what I'm going to tell you, right? Even when you look at, even when you, you just talk about the product.
Yeah.
Let us speak that.
Guys.
No, we can pick up what you're saying in between, and we can put it out
But
to the crowd.
but why you saying to right? You know what I mean? It's like you said, we don't respect the artist, right? I give
Yeah.
you a good example. As an artist, right? And me, for example, who've been around this thing for a long time. There are events I have been to that I have never walked through the same entrance as general public. When the public going through, I have never been through them entrances there. So when you look and I said and said by said, I going through, I mentioned going through, that's a problem. But yet the person you bring from St. Lucia, you got a bus that gonna bring you wrong to the back. They're gonna drop you off in the back. So there's a mistake with he. But you got Lucas walking through the regular entrance. You can't do that. The
No.
same treatment you give for we artists they're gonna bring in, you got to give to your artists at home going.
Raiders,
And
Raider,
that
everything.
is a major problem. That's a major problem. But no, you hit a major point too, Ira. Riders is a major thing, and we do not provide riders.
Mm.
Local artists don't have riders, and that's a major problem.
Yeah. Raspi, you're on your phone or on a laptop. If you're on your laptop, try joining with a phone. You might get a better connection. Pushman said good night, my family. Good, yeah, man. Big up Pushman. Okay, then. So I want to say this. Then I can pull back in a little bit of the controversy. You remember when Smarlax went to Belgium and we talk about it right here in Real Talk Corner, and we said by one thing we've been wanting from Smarlax, we like the energy, we love we love the vibe, but the only thing we had wanted from Smarlax that was a little different. The only thing we had wanted was we wanted Smarlax to play more Smarlax song. And Reese had watched the live because I had cut off from it. But Reese had watched it. Reese said it was 20 something minutes before they sing the first Smarlax song in a Smarlax performance. And out of that, they probably only sing two Smarlax songs. And that's crazy to me. That's wild. Yeah, man. Who can promote your music if not you? If you guys never sing Trinidad music, then why should anybody else support your music if you're not going to support your own music? And then if anybody talk, you get upset. Yeah, we could hear you a little bit there,
I got a
Raspi.
problem with you playing the popular song at the time. So if we have a Kess or a Marshall song is the popular song, sure. Play it so the crowd know where your voice it tell you go play it. But then feature your music and then your island music.
Why we couldn't hear
That's
Video
what I
Light?
look at when a band playing outside. Yeah.
Why you can't play a sugar band, a old sugar band if you want to play something else? Why you can't play old grandmasters? You know, this is where now we need to start promoting ourselves. But then
that's so much soca.
They got to believe in themselves too. If they want people to start to believe in them and push them, they're gonna believe in them. And then no, you know. So same way, it's like the DJ is not playing me music. Well, you the band not play your music. I want to shout out to Odyssey band. I went to one of Odyssey band's jams, and you don't know Odyssey keep it live and lively with Odyssey music. So it was something that I've spoken to Odyssey about, and they tell me don't worry about it. And I went there and I see it. Odyssey jam, Odyssey music. And that's what every band in Sync It's Any is supposed to be do.
So Ira, let me tell you something, right? Because
yeah, go ahead.
Me and you, we move around. We've been to different events. We move around, right?
Yeah.
I don't mind if you tell me you want to play a Marshall, you know, I want to play a Kessa, you know. But what you have to find a way to incorporate the song, but the song still sound like you, right? One of the things we see when Marshall play that night a Black Man and Skinny Fabulous song, and you would not realize that song in a Marshall song the way how Marshall played. We have to realize that we got to play these songs. If you want to play another man's song, play it in your energy, right?
So when you want to using the stems from the other band,
you want to take the stems. You don't have original production. You want to take the rhythm stems. You want to take the percussion stems. You want to take the vocal stems. You want to take the background vocal stems. Well, you might as well just play the city. So we gotta find a way to put it forward, but you also got to defend your own music.
And I mean, and it's supposed to be like a focus on your own music. No, I mean, sorry, a focus on the other music too. What it feels like when I listen to them, a lot of the bands, it's a focus on foreigner music versus a focus on their music. Give me a little medley of the new tracks, them or whatever the case may be from other places, because you guys show support. Is one fraternity, right? So we want to support the fraternity on a whole, but you also need to play your music. Point blank. Start off with a small axe, end with a small axe. The majority of the set is small axe, and then for some reason, me hear Bob Marley in the middle with some small axe flavor. You get a kiss in there. Hello, but this no sound like the original hello. You show me that you're versatile, but you're going back into small axe. You know, and
Look,
then
I'll
also
show
you
you an
got to play with
example.
other people.
Thursday night, I went to a Kes performance.
Mm-hmm.
And Kes, in his performance, he'd come in with reggae, he'd come in with different like soca artist songs. But the difference is that when he do them songs, as my boy just said, he do the songs them his way. Like he don't have the stems program. I mean, he don't have the samples program. His live band play them their way, and he uses and he sing the song how we want to sing them. He sing them Kes the band way. So you're not hearing like their background vocals and nothing in the background because he's singing them Kes way. Just to elaborate on what my good friend here is saying. And that's what we band them need to do. Instead of sampling word for word and stem for stem, they have to do it. I remember gone the days when they never used to sample. Bugna used to play. Bugna, Smart's band used to play the song them their way. I remember that. I remember they used to play the songs them their way. When they do a Born in Flame song back in the days, it used to be Smarlax way. So when you hear it, it's about that. It's so even sweet. It's also sweet. You wonder, yeah. I remember gone the days they used to do that. Yeah.
Sweeter.
Hey,
Sweeter.
but here we're going to tell you now, Win. Here we're going to tell you now. You know what my biggest issue is with it too? We got so much technology, right? So we do sample the Marshall and the Kiss, and we sample the Triple K. Why we don't sample an Element? Why we don't sample a Star Shield? Why we don't sample a Icy's Brass, a Soul Survivors? We could sample everything else.
Yeah.
But we can't get a sample of music from yesterday.
Oh.
We can't pay homage to our own people. But you can get a sample of Kitchener and a sample of Sparrow. That's a problem.
I'm glad you said music. I'm glad you said music yesterday because I get some licks the other night. I made a post the other night and saying Carnival Committee. I said to this Carnival Committee, do better. And I was slammed by the Carnival cheerleader herself because we were listening to a show and a Trinidad lady who was there, she saying, well, this sound like a Trinidad show. Are you sure you think it's Navy Sugar Mass? I said, why? She said, because all I hear is so much of Trinidad soca playing. No, they having the modeling of the Queen show. And if a guy came to play steel band, he plays 3 songs on the steel band, and the 3 songs he played on the steel band was Trinidad music. A dance group came out, and they danced to Michael Tager song, a next Trinidad song. It's like majority. And my post was saying, if we're gonna do soca, if you Carnival Committee is the producer of that show, so they're supposed to tell people what they want and what they don't want. So all my post was simply saying, if we're gonna do any soca at all, it's supposed to be soca from St. Kitts and Nevis. I know in pageantry, at some point in time you might use a different song. No problem with that. No problem with that. But my thing, if you're gonna use soca, you have to be a soca from St. Kitts or Nevis. And if I say something wrong, then I just shoot me, kill me. Because I don't believe I say nothing wrong at all with that.
No.
Because
You're not saying nothing wrong.
It's a St. Kitts Carnival. It's Sugar Mass. And when you're going around and you got pageantry and St. Kitts in charge of pageantry and you're hearing majority outside soca, something got to be wrong. Even Panman playing Trinidad soca.
Raspi, come in. Come to tell what you think about the Raspi. Come in, Raspi.
He's looking at you all up on the mind.
I just a lot of people ain't appreciate music that the artists them the put in. Like we don't see the artists like I said, I mean the real artists. Like, every year the man sign up with 2 songs some then them man persistent every year. You know, they reach semi-final today. You know what I mean? And works have been getting better. I could call out some artists and they're getting better. You get you that. But I feel like Piano Band and a whole gotta do something different for the artists them. We know the fans them get a shine every year. Without fans them, you know, things are impossible. But I feel that they need to put more works on the artists them. Like come on artists only show for the artists them, and I believe it here. You know what I mean? I really believe it's here. When artists come put these songs and they ain't gonna perform those songs, it's unfair. And only so come out the get they don't even have much pre-so coming out shows. Can't about a lot of days and we need something for the them put them back down the terminal so someday when I see an event from Canada but seeing the same faces all the time. And there's a lot of artists we got here saying it, a lot ton load. But when
Big
you
up
ask
Pussman.
what the artists doing here, Akaya so a lot of artists, If we so come in enough for the artists, then we gotta look at the bigger picture. And then we gotta
Yeah.
understand why he's so coming out in which and we got to revamp and do something different for the artists. Them. That's why I basically
No,
start so radio.
no, Raspi, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Huh?
I understand what you're saying. But I'm gonna tell you, right? I am a youth that listen music at a different level, right? So imagine I tell you 2000, 2003, Trip Up album, Small Axe had 10 songs, one party mix. 2004, Small Axe album, 12 songs, one party mix. 2005, 10 songs, one party mix. Right? Just an example. Same thing with New Vibes. New Vibes had 11 songs 2003. New Vibes had 11 songs 2004 and they had 10 2005. I want to say that's what it was. Out of them songs there, so I just list everybody got 30 songs roughly. We barely hear any of them.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah, we
think
don't
what
hear
the
none.
issue is that as musicians, right? Okay, if you guys play music from back in the day, it's gonna be Sugar, I'm gonna be Step Up. If my play music from back in the day, it's gonna be Backshot, I'm gonna hear Creep Up or Masquerade. Well, you release an
I would
album with 13
agree with
songs.
that.
How come we can't hear nothing else from that album there?
But I and even when you went in the catalog, they put some catalog music, like real catalog music. It put up like a DJ me but trust
Yeah, but how often
me,
do they get that?
does. That that's what comes to them and that way all the time. Talk about we be a way better band. That's
So if
what I'm
so my thing is right, we're gonna release a live. Wayne gonna get a live in Toronto. Why should Wayne be listening to
uh-huh.
Sugar Man live with Kess? When you release a live, I want to hear Sugar Man music. Is you I want to hear.
I agree. I
I,
agree.
I can give you another good I can give you another good example, right? Miami Carnival just
Mm-hmm.
passed. Collegian played downtown Miami Carnival this Sunday. Collegian are the same car as
Uh-huh.
Triple K. Triple K are the same car with them. Why the hell you play whistle?
Mm-hmm.
You can't play whistle. That's them man road man song. Don't play it. Them man gonna come here and
I
they
just
have to
hope.
play it. What the fuck you playing it for?
Hey, Reese,
Respect.
I just
I
hope,
get
Reese,
respect.
I just hope this year, I just hope this year for Carnival, because I see Parade there, you have certain shows to have like 8 overseas DJ,
I
this
get
amount of
cross.
overseas DJ. I just hope, right, for this Carnival that our local DJ don't play the same music that these overseas DJs are going to be playing on the road. I hope our local DJ play local music, because last year when I was home for Carnival, the amount of overseas music I hear on the road hothead, bro, it was sickening.
When
And then our DJs themselves were playing overseas music too. So I was swearing like it's all overseas DJs in St. Kitts.
when when to me mic on and check to
We
my
could hear you. We could hear you. We could hear you. We could hear you.
I
We
could
could
hear
hear
you.
you.
when
Yeah.
you think
And Sonny man know
yeah,
it.
the if you think last year check out this year all the two thing of our
No,
Jesus
but that's why I
Christ.
hope.
Yeah,
I
you're right
hope
there.
that. I hope that the. But I hope that the local DJs
it
them
was
that's there see what's going on.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I think the
nobody
government used to. I think the government used to step up and work permit. That when you come into play, if you doesn't have local DJs with you, you can have 8 local DJ and he have 8, and you can have an 8 foreign DJ and don't have 8 local DJ. That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. I don't care
nobody two
who troop it is. I don't care who
Okay.
troop it is.
they
You
got
can have
Okay.
8 foreign DJ
5
and
foreign
don't have the
DJ
same 8 local DJ playing for your troop.
when
Because these
Okay.
local
when
DJ, they're not
they
going
got
to push the local music.
Lem- Raspy, before you get in, let me just say this real quick. I just want people to understand, right? This. I know the whole topic of this thing is Entertainment Unite. So this is one of the reasons why the movement that these, this group is starting is important, right? Because they're looking for the problems in the industry. They're gonna identify the problems in the industry, and they're gonna work to fix those problems in the industry, right? Because we understand that we have artists out there that has the talent, have the ability to go far. I mean, it can't just be Byron Messiah. It cannot be just Byron Messiah. You have people like um Ruckus mentioned, and them in band, so they got the band power. But you also have anybody from this card right here, Rukodan, Sparta,
I mean, you have you
Jazbo,
got Jesus Sparta,
all of these
Rugodan, you
man,
got,
Speedy,
yeah,
Colin Wyatt,
Empress
X-Man, all of these
Tupac and
man
all
got
them
real
guys.
talent.
Yeah.
They got real talent. So this is why you need to unite. You need to unite in the industry in St. Kitts and Nevis. This is why you need to be a part of this movement, right? Because you need the encouragement. You need the encouragement from your fraternity to say, "Bah, yeah, that song the hit." And even if the man tell you something, like the other thing we gotta understand what positive criticism sound like, eh? Because sometimes a man might say, you know what, something not hit right there. You need to fix something there. Don't say bye, you say bye, you know what I mean? Take it to somebody else, hear another opinion. Because come on, man, you're making music for listening ears other than yours. So we also need to learn how to understand and take that opinion, difference in opinions. But this movement is going to solve these problems. I could guarantee you that, because this movement is going to force these artists to understand that their craft needs to be first and foremost, right? First and foremost need to be out there on the market. And then also I wanna kind of change the topic a little bit. I know we on that, but I want to talk about the evolution of the music, because should our music evolve to incorporate other songs as well? You get what I'm saying? So let me touch on that then real quick.
But bro, okay,
If we,
I'm glad you mentioned that, because for
Mhm.
years I've been saying that I agree. We have producers in St. Kitts, we have writers in St. Kitts. Yeah, but to me, sometimes we need to step out of our comfort zone. I'm not saying we don't have good writers in St. Kitts, we don't have good producers, we have good product, but sometimes we have to take our product to other people to mix and master it. Per se, to get them you see how the Skinny Fabulous and them guys, Motto and them guys from the other islands transition to like Trinidad, because Trinidad is the land of soca. So if we
Hey,
have to
Wayne,
compete with
Wayne,
these guys,
Wayne,
we
Wayne,
have to no, hold on, let me
Let me
finish.
finish it
Wayne,
up.
If
hold
we
Let me
have
on.
to
finish
be
it
there
up.
with them guys, we have
Let
to
me finish
link
it
with
up.
these guys too. Sometimes we have to link with them sometimes with the product to get it done right and proper. We have to.
Okay, hold on right there, Wayne. Era, about 2 years ago, right here, you hear me list off a bunch of people who to write, who to produce, who to mix, who to master. You hear me tell them right here from different regions in the Caribbean who to do that. I give them a list of names. Reach out to this person, that person.
Yeah,
Nobody
we have
listen
to.
to me.
We have to do that.
I
We
have
have to do
been
that list.
saying
We
this
have
for the
to.
longest while.
I
Bro,
mean,
I was in a chat couple of years ago. I was in a soca chat, and I say it, and I get word in the soca chat from a
yeah.
top individual in the band industry in St. Kitts. I say, you know what happened? I'm not gonna take this. I just exit.
I
Soca
told
chat.
somebody,
I exit.
I told people, reach out to me. And if I want the link, I will make the link for you. At the time, I had a very good relationship with Shaf. Shaf is the person who wrote Lucy for Destra. I said, man, I got a link to Shaf direct. I don't talk to Shaf on a regular. Nobody reached out to me.
Wow.
I said, Andrew
That's what we
Denny,
need.
who do the mix and master for Red Boys. I said, I got Andrew in the phone. Let me know.
Bro, we need
Right?
to get our stuff. I mean, we have good people
I didn't
home,
want to listen.
but we have to link with other people outside. Sometimes we have to step out your comfort zone. Trust me, let me tell you. Look. You could say you're a top artist in St. Kitts, but performing for Kittitions and Division in Miami, that don't mean you're a top artist. When you could perform for Guyanese, Trinidadians, Vincentians, and Bajans, then you could tell me something. When you go out there performing for your own people, that don't mean shit. You don't mean
Welcome
shit.
back to
Because you just like you're back in St. Kitts again. You just like you're back in St. Kitts.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you for saying it. I am happy that it has been said. Because when I said I was told that I am a hater and I don't believe in our artists, I say I don't think it's not.
And nobody loves saying it's more than me. Sometimes I go to events. Let me tell you. Anyway, I go overseas. Ask anybody about me. I stay with my Kittitian flag. Sometimes me when in a party, I'm the only Kittitian that put up a Kittitian flag. Nobody loves me saying it's music more than me. Even when I go walk, I got my Kittitian flag in my pocket. Bro, I don't care who people hate me, but facts is facts. If we want to be there with them, okay. Sometimes I hear motor music, and motor music sound like St. Kitts music. Just that you tweak it a little. You can hear Akai rhythm in motor rhythm, but the man tweak it. A lot of stuff that the thief from St. Kitts and tweak it, and we ain't seen it.
Yeah. But you know what it is too. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Cause I'll give you a good example, right? And it was a big controversy years ago. That funky business tune. Man, your funky business. That is stickle drum rhythm, eh?
Yeah.
That is a stickle drum rhythm. The man take the stickle drum rhythm and say, okay, that song they here, I'm gonna take that sound out and I'm gonna put that sound in, but that is a stickle drum rhythm. But what he also did is that he understood the business of music. And because he understands the business of music, it's not about who made the song, but it's also about who released the song and how far the song could go.
Correct.
It's all about who got the connects.
When you tell them anything back in St. Kitts, they say, oh, you think we can't write? You think we can't produce? You think we can't master? And I tell them, no, I can't write and I can't master. You don't feel to tell them so. Me not feel to tell them so. And they can't produce shit, they can't mix. Watch it. When you get a song them from St. Kitts,
No,
I'm
them
not bashing them,
video.
I just want them to get better. I just want it to get better. When you get a song from St. Kitts and you put it up here, go to a studio. It's so like rice a cook. Just
But
say something. Honestly.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you, right? I had a partner on my phone, Gorilla, right? He called me a day. I was living in the VA then. And he said, bye, I need some help. I said, what you want? He said, but I need a song mix. I tell him, listen, what you need to do, contact three people who want to mix your tune. They each one mix the same tune and then make a decision from there. He said one song is Barbados. He said one to Trinidad and he said one to the VA. And the man tell me, from the mix that we received, he couldn't believe it was the same song he was listening to. And this is the man who made the song. Because every region has something different that they want to hear. Well, the problem is, I want to hear for the popular region. I don't want to hear for the region that want to hear what I want to hear.
No, but hey,
so
we got good
if the Trinidad man tell me, this is what I need to hear, and the Trinidad people say, yo, that's what we depend. I think that might be what we depend. Sometimes we just got to understand we got to be able to look outside.
We got good music, but when you look at it, we music need to get mixed and mastered properly. And then we need to find people. We have to, watch it. You have a saying, so you have to spend money to make money. And I believe sometimes the artists, them, they don't want to spend no money. Bro, you got to spend money. In all the time you're going to make money, but if you love the craft, you have to spend the money to get the craft done properly. But thank God I reach out here and man out here been teaching me about the craft. and I've been spreading the love to get brother and sister. As a matter of fact, I say it now. One of my friends, the out here who produced my song, I show you guys now about KI the band. His brother is a top producer, also songwriter for a lot of artists in the Caribbean out of Trinidad. And he have us.
Hold on. KI, the chutney man?
The chutney man? Yeah, chutney. The chutney king.
Jesus Christ. Boy, you know people, boy.
But Luis, that is why we before you go, that is why we're trying to bring in the artists them, because with their links. Connection, my connection, and even Yuri's, because you know I always gonna tap into it when it comes to the music. As to why we're trying to broaden or expand the ability for the artists them to get different sources of their music.
Halfway. Yeah. The last song I did, Handyman, is K.I. brother who mix and master the song. He produced it. He made the rhythm also.
But here's something, no? I'll give you a good example. I spoke of this guy Andrew Denny, right? This guy Andrew Denny, who does the mix and master for Red Boy. So he does a lot of work with Farm and Happy. I never mentioned using before. Mentioned using 1 year, yeah, and mentioned it back.
Why? Yeah, I wonder why.
Mention is a crazy man. Mention is a crazy man.
Right. Rastaman never come on the platform, yeah,
Watch it.
They never gonna get the Rastaman on the platform.
I'm gonna send out a challenge to these guys right now, the artists them, and I tell them so already in the chat. Right now, my friend offer me a special to any artist from St. Kitts who need the work mix and master.
Yeah.
He tell me 350 Canadian dollars. But
That's
I don't
it?
tell anybody. Yeah, to mix and master one song together.
That's it?
Once you're gonna mix and master the song, 350 Canadian. And I'm telling the artist them, if anybody want the song mix and master properly, you send $300 to me, I'm gonna put the 50.
Wayne, you want to know what the issue is?
That's right.
You want to know what the issue is, Wayne? I'm gonna tell you what the issue is. We don't wait until midnight to record our song to release from midnight. That is our problem. Right? You got artists who release a song in February, they record in October. Them on ahead of the game. Them on the record November to release November. How? So you end up with a rush mix, a rush master, because you're not giving nobody no time to do the work. You got to sort out yourself.
But that show you that the talent that they have. Because if they would really let the music marinate, you know, I guess they don't cook. So if they would let the music marinate, you would see the product would be even better than what they get, because everything's so rushed. But I want to just a big up to Mr. Wayne P and that one there. I want some artists. I want to hear at least one. I just need to hear at least one artist take advantage of that. You know, take advantage of that.
I got more than links.
The man say come with 300 and 250.
Farmer Nappy Ableton guy, he live in Toronto. That's one of my best friends. They also have a band out here, he named Karen. So I got a lot of links. If the artists them want, they could just link me. But me as a man, me love me own people. I will put my money where my mouth is.
How do they get in contact with the whole movement? How do they join the movement? Is it like an official joining? Is it a music union?
It is actually it is we are currently trying to officially form an artist alliance. We do have some artists already, but those that we weren't able to connect with as yet, we want them to show their interest, as hit up any one of us so that they can join the alliance. Make it an official group for the artists as a representation for them as well, so that some person that feel that they're getting, let's say, the shitty end of the stick, so everybody will be on the same page. We haven't officially put anything like any leaders or anything, but we want everybody to come together. So at some point, as soon as we can, so that we could have an official committee, a representation of the artists and for both St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yes.
to go back to what Wayne P added about his special,
Mister.
where he would have been offering persons who wanted to mix and master their music on the Canadian base. He's matching the come up. He's matching that extra $50. In addition to that special, what we actually offering is to myself using my promotional page and my other resources as helping them market the music as well. And those that is interested in doing video shoots for their songs, we have somebody in place for that. So we're offering these artists, or we're trying to motivate them more, or trying to support them more by giving them options, mixing and mastering, marketing. I also do the branding as Reese. You could put up your cup and see, and the audience see what's going on. We deal with branding. This is mine's. This is mine's right here. So we also do with branding as well. So Pizza Man also do the
You
flyers.
also do
So
branding.
they could do
You also
cup
do
and
branding too.
branding
If you want
for their
whatever, I can
music.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Music.
See it
And then
there. See it there.
Raspy
Everybody,
now,
we tough. We
Raspy
tough.
as a DJ would
We tough.
allow these artists to get their music on the radio platforms and so forth. So it's a whole package we offering. And guess what? There's nothing in it for me, US Soil, or
Me
for
either.
Pizza Man. We just want them to feel a bit more supported and a bit more motivated. Because another thing we were asking them for is consistency. We're asking them to work together. Let's see more collaboration. Where your brother is falling short in the neck, you help that brother or your sister. I don't know if you realize on that flyer, there's a little boy there, my godson legend. We also
Right there.
encouraging the youths, them, we promoting them as to do whatever they're doing. The parents have them performing their music to get that showcase as well. Big up to legend as well. So it's a whole package. So we don't want to be biased. We're giving everybody the opportunity to get that offer and the shine. We just want them to let us know if they're interested. If they could hit me up, hit Wayne P up, hit Raspy up, and we start the movement. But at some time we want to make this alliance an official group where we have somebody to
That's
and
true.
so forth.
You gotta stop selling for less and sell for more.
So one thing I would like to say, with Raspy being on the ground, a lot of these artists really lack management.
My mom to
So I think that's what they need. A lot of artists lack management, so they need to start on the management side.
So I could
That's
imagine that you guys don't have any requirements out yet. So that was one of the questions that I actually had. Is it gonna be something of like farming to like there's gonna be a management agency? Can they come with their own agent, their own management? Are you gonna link them up with management? Are you gonna link them up with agents? Are you gonna teach them the business? Is there a requirement that they have to join into a management agency at some point in time? The other thing that I'm also hearing here is that those that don't get exposure. So is there going to be some sort of contract that, like, let's say you do join this alliance and then, you get the exposure that you are now required, to at least take one of the artists with you on your road or something, because, one of them say, okay, I get my boss now. So now I could just fire your tailpad. I ain't need nothing else to do with you. I good now and just forget about everything. So is there going to be anything binding them to pull up another person with them if they make it out, into a better situation?
Yes. For the first step, we're taking baby steps, because the first thing we have to do is establish the group, and then we're going to establish all the bylaws and so forth. We just need to collectively acknowledge everybody's opinion, what they're looking for, and then we summarize it, put it into some bylaws, for the artists them. So the intention of this is that once everybody, we're giving them some time to be part of it, we're going to have a meeting. We're going to have a sit-down meeting. We're going to hear all the responses for everybody, all the opinion, what they would like to see happening. We're documenting it, and we're going to have it reviewed with a legal team and so forth. And then we go ahead and making some votes. We want the artists them to choose. We don't want to
farming a
force
body per
anything.
se. Yeah.
We want the artists to choose who they would like to represent them, or some of them might already have managers. So we or myself, Wayne, don't have any problem with persons or artists that already have managers, but the managers
choose
have
their
to
own
also
management
work
team. Yeah,
with
it's up to them.
us
Yeah.
as well. So they have to abide by the things that these artists or all artists, what makes sense. Because we have to narrow down. Everybody might say they want apple, somebody might want orange. So we have to make decisions based on, what makes sense or what is profitable to them. So at some point, after we establish everybody, yay or nay or whatever, then we go into that meeting and then we have them do a vote who they want to be a president. Because at the same time, is we have to think on the broad picture. We can't have the artists them thinking local, because one of the things that I myself as a promoter out here realize with some of these artists, they're only active when the festivities happening. You only hear music from them when carnival coming up. So they start singing or they start writing and so, but then after carnival, you don't see them doing anything after. So this is why we're forming this alliance, because we want them to be heard the year. This is why we having monthly events, because we want them to be motivated to write more songs, put out more songs, collaborate with other artists, and perform their music or their craft on a monthly basis, instead of waiting until the end of the year for Christmas or Culturama to just put out a song and then it just vanish in the air. So this is an effort for us to motivate them a bit more to do a lot more for themselves.
Okay, I want to say something different. I like the idea. There's one other part I want us to be able to cover. Recently, we'd have heard, or some people would have seen, the situation that the farmer King Element is in, where he is in the US without any financial assistance, any health insurance, any of these things. We would like to have something put in place, if possible, within this group, where we could put something where we could also take care of our artists as well. As you know, when you go into music ain't gonna 401k, it ain't gonna insurance, it ain't gonna social security. So something where we could take care of the artists. So it's something where the artists will go paying, so that God forbid an artist leave an event and get an accident and needs to be flown out to Trinidad. As a collective unit, as a collective body, that could be taken care of by that, because that artist is now paying into something that is now also taking care of that artist. That is something, because people don't realize that artists go out on the road all the time, but there's no money for them.
Correct.
That's a good one, Reese.
That's a good question. That's something
really a
that
good
we
one for
can. That is really a good one, as to why I'm pulling you with me, Reese, because I'm gonna need you on my on the back end and this, or on the front end with me with that one. But that's something that as we definitely will be looking into, as well as the artist protection for them, or insurance for them. So that's something definitely we will be looking into.
One of the things we don't really pay attention to it within the small island community, right? But
Correct.
if you ever look at any Juve mine within the small island, you're always ducking an electrical wire. People don't realize it.
No
Every
man
Juve
injured
mine,
from that too.
you're ducking an electrical wire.
I mean, them
It's a major thing.
So the trailer too high?
Anyway, guys. Just not to really cut off you guys, but I got a cut out. So before I cut out, let me just kind of big up you guys. Big up SKN Entertainment. I want to big up Lishi, Raspi, and also tell everybody, don't forget January the 5th. January the 5th is all about Soca Zone Carnival Cool Down. Get your family, get your crew ready. It's free. Just walk with a little donation. Hey, trust me, it's free. Walk with a little donation. You got Upset Squad, Odyssey, Banji, the Sparta, Tubap, the whole crew. Artists gonna be there at Link Up Bar in Fitchy. Don't miss it.
Correct.
Don't miss this one. This one is gonna be awesome. You know, I just want to say good night to everybody who logged on in St. Kitts and outside of St. Kitts. And it was a pleasure being here. And I hope that I'm going to be seeing or hearing from some of the artists in the chat about going forward with getting some of the music, you know what I mean, done properly. And
Hey, wait, before you run, you know, fool me tonight, you know. I know it's Christmas time, it's the season of giving. I need me rum cup, eh? You know, fool me.
no, honestly,
No, he done say so. He done say so. He done say so already.
Not too easy, man. Not too easy.
Yeah, he done say so already. He done say so already.
I'm doing some stuff for Raspy. So at the same time I'm doing stuff for Raspy, all I want you to do, just send me your logo you want me to put on the cup. You want me to put on the Ren, I put on the Ren and the start out.
Hey, but I real man, when you know you would have stepped away from this thing, you were seen. You know what I mean? You're not necessarily on the ground, but with that being said, man, your contribution over the years has been valid.
Every year, man.
We can't stop and move, like I say, you know, do nothing, you know what I mean? So, with this being said, man, big up yourself. I appreciate you being here. The works that you're doing, continue, you know what I mean? You link with some real people out there. Hopefully, the artists will see this and say, hey, that man, they kind of on the right part. Let me deal with that man, you know what I mean? So, big up yourself, man. Keep the works going.
Yeah, bless, man. Bless up you guys. Thanks a lot for being here. You know, all good.
Yes, I bless.
Appreciate it.
All right,
yeah, be safe out there. All right, so we can see it's Kewana.
Kewana is stepped out to handle some other business, so you're gonna be us for now to go forward. Another thing that I wanted to mention, what is also in the package or what is also available for these artists. International side, what I have put out there from the jump, and you know that's something, and Ira and Reese, y'all know that's something that I have been doing, giving them the exposure at my personal events, in addition to the collaboration that I have with other promoters like Tank Up Adric, who is also a sponsor on the Soca Zone, his personal event. So once these artists has a visa, we give them the opportunity to come and do their part or get their exposure on the US soil. Another thing that I'm actually looking into is I'm fighting. I've been doing this since last year. I'm fighting to see if we can make it where these people or these entertainers can get work permits. It's very hard, especially with the increase of the prices from this year that they went up. But once they have an understanding, I give them the documents, let them know what the fees is like, which nothing is in it from me personally. I give them, if the embassy tell you, hey, your visa gonna cost $500, you're paying your $500, because I'm about the culture. I'm about seeing people progress, because at the end of the day, I'm not charging anybody, but I'm going to get my blessing, because they're seeing that I am actually recognizing what they're trying to make. So that's another thing that is there. I'm using actually my Sexy Lisi promotion business to assist persons who's interested in getting these work permits, you know, so that they be able to legally perform in the US. But outside of that, work permits, if they have a visa, they more than likely will get an opportunity to perform for my events, either in Miami or in New York, and collaborations with my promoters, other promotional brothers and sisters, Houston, Orlando, where I have the Caution Band there, and in Atlanta. So those are some other benefits that we're trying to open the door for these entertainers or artists.
Least me want to go Houston, eh? Let me tell you.
You know you're going Houston, stop. You just go waiting for the dates.
Let me tell you, but big up
really?
Yeah, big up.
She actually was on the live just now.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah, this is a strong
Rusty. Hey, Somebody tell me that you're gonna be in Miami next year. You know, that was somebody tell me.
You're lying.
Like,
Man's
I tell,
smiling.
I tell you,
man, at least you
somebody
tell
tell
it.
me the man gonna be. Huh?
At least you let go the secret, man. You're supposed to hold it.
But you know, at least here, I tell you, they talk too much.
Me, you
I tell
know.
you, I tell you.
Me.
Somebody you
Me
say it
here.
on the radio show, man, but big up yourself, eh? You know what I mean? I see the works you're doing every
Yeah,
Friday
man.
night.
And
You're giving the artists a platform and putting up, you're playing music that
yeah,
everybody don't play. You know what I mean? So big up yourself with that because you're
that's
giving people an opportunity to hear other songs. So big up.
and my job here in the showcase, that's something I always do. We are music. I don't mean just alone. Music.
Hmm?
Think me this music. We got a lot of music out there. And you just play over everybody's head. I don't know what. You know what I mean? And my job here is to just bring them back to by it. This was a good song. But yeah, this also on. So the showcase came a long way. Some artists been doing music and some of them never sing publicly. And I look back and I sit back at that. If you guys remember covering virtual shows and you see how we
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
come. So I sit back one night and I combine the artist, Soca Zone, and Mojo Ala, the radio station with the Trinidad, with a feed like a half an hour, a 45 minutes. I don't know if it was
You talking like Mara Drive and the breakfast show and that kind of thing?
yes,
I
yes,
don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I connected.
yeah, man. And I tell myself, why this kind of
You want to shout out to Lime, uh, Flow,
The line for
maybe
flow
the
and
cable.
flow for the bad the bad internet service.
Yeah.
Okay, so until he reconnects, cause he's stuck. I wanna just reiterate, we've been saying it, but I just want to commend everybody that is on that first lineup with Soca Zone Carnival Cool Down. I want to express my appreciation for coming on board, trusting the process, believing in the vision and the process. I want to thank everybody on that lineup. Everybody who keeps sharing the flyers, y'all are doing a great job. And I only just gonna reiterate again, I'm just soliciting the public to come out and support these entertainers. Support them,
That's
support
all.
them, support them. They need you guys' support. Believe in them. They're trying their hard. They're trying hard. They're working hard. They're committed to what they're trying to do. So give them that support and, come out in your numbers on January 5th. Donations are welcome. They're picking up donations. I want to big up the sponsors, Ren, which is Real Entertainment Network, Adric Shipping. We also have Link Up, Beach Bar and Grill, Wayne
Lease, hold
P,
on.
Soca Zone, and
Lease, hold on.
myself.
Lease, hold
Mm-hmm.
on, hold on. You said big up Ren. If I don't know who Ren be, it is Ira and myself. Yeah,
Correct.
and I got to take me shine. I like, and I got to take me shine. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Ren,
Carry
Real
on.
that's what
Entertainment
the real
Network.
and exactly. So that's you guys. So I gotta big up those sponsors. Y'all been working diligently with me. I can't complain. So gotta big up. Everybody has a special role that playing in all of this. In my vision, you always have the people support. Gotta big up the artists. Them. I gotta big up the sponsors. I gotta big up Phil for allowing us to use his venue. It's super 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 amazing that everything is collectively coming together. And like I said, I want to also mention that even though this is happening in St. Kitts, this is also going to be branch off in Nevis. Any business place or bars that is willing to accommodate this type of event or these artists, we are open. We are open for you guys. So, just come and contact myself and we can discuss how we can go about or the best way to go about it. That's what I gotta say. Raspi, you could come back in.
Yes, we want to say big up to everybody. Don't forget on the 5th, it's all about the 5th. It's going to be a very interesting showdown. Remember, it's not a queen show. So nobody walk with Timberlands and the high and a fete. It's a soca zone carnival, gonna be a fete. No other artists, no other DJs. Don't act like you come in Queen Show. Come fete to party. It's a lot of artists, lot of DJs. We got Odyssey Band, we got a lot of works. It's Sunday fun there. So I really got to big up Odyssey. We got Easy, we got Kenny White, we got RJ, we got the whole work. We got Lacey. You see that promoter there, should work hard. You know what I mean? I can't go listen to me, but Lacey. At least hard being the scenes and putting a lot of work. And we got the local artists as well. You know what I mean? We got the local artists them putting in the work, making sure they get everything done what they got to do. You know what I mean? Hey, we got Real Talk Corner. We got on the show, you know what I mean? Always the vibes coming on the Real Talk. This is my first time actually coming to Real Talk. Yo.
Don't make it your last, eh?
Correct. Well, it won't be his last because he's actually one of our host DJs for the artists. I got a big up Sika too because Sika is one of the second DJ that committed himself to assist the artists in terms of playing their music or supporting or backing them up. He's one of Jeezy's backup plays Jeezy music when he's performing. So I got a big up DJ Sika. So we have two DJs so far that is willing to support these artists in getting their music played while they perform. And we welcome in more artists as well.
We got Carlo. Don't forget.
Yes, big up Carlo as well and AJ. They're also being on board big time. So big up to that other DJ as well.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be nice. Trust me. Make sure you come on the 5th.
I want to shout out everybody in the audience. I want to go ahead and read what Clady Griffin said. Clady Griffin said, guys, in regards to the King Element, okay, medical situation. I don't even know. Is Raspi talking right now? Yeah. Big up Empress, big up Deli Ranks.
Okay.
Yeah, Raspi is shouting out all the artists them on the card right now. So let me just go ahead and do it. We want to say shout out to
guys don't.
Okay. Let me respond to Clyde's Griffin comment because I'm reading it. Clyde, answer to the questions that you asked. I personally is aware of his situation. However, this showcase here really have not been established. We just actually we just started this movement 2 weeks ago, so it's not even self off of the ground as yet, but it's something that we can actually look into. If I see you mention that you mentioned something about the Calypso past Calypso King and so forth. I'm not familiar with the Calypso fraternity down there, but this one that we are currently dealing with is Soca Zone. But it doesn't mean that we can contribute or we can make some type of contribution. That's something that I would love for you to actually hit me up on the sideline. You could just send me a message on Facebook. You could either send it to Sexy Lisi Promotion, a private message, or on my personal profile, Alicia Herbert, because I am willing to assist in any way I could But I just want you to know that this platform was just established just about a week or 2 weeks ago. So it's not up and running as much as how we would want it. That's why we are here on this live to try to solicit other artists to come together so we could actually officially form that alliance. But like I said, message me on the sideline, and there's something that can be done. Maybe one of our soca zone that we are actually trying to put on for the a next one, we can actually do it as where we'll be picking up funds or donation towards Elimat. So talk to me on the
Um,
sideline, and we could make that
so
arrangement.
so Liz, let me actually answer that. Does the committee know? The committee knows it's public knowledge. Honestly, I would have found out. I would have found out about this through social media like everybody else. Um, with that being said, I have cousins. That one of my cousins, he actually would have lived with when he was in Miami. He now moved to Orlando, and so I do have a direct way of getting in touch with him. Numerous tries have been made for him to be taken back home, and to no avail. We'll leave it as that. But it is known, you know. But my thing wasn't necessarily so much about him per se, but more so just showing how anyone within the industry at any point could get sick, you know. And because
Mm-hmm.
anyone within the industry at any point could get sick, you know, is there some we just need something that could assist our artists. I mean, we have seen over the years individuals come through music and unfortunately would have met an untimely demise, you know, and sometimes it's just the financial assistance that could have been given, you know what I mean? You know, you look at Elimat in St. Kitts, you look at even a little Lenny Nevis, you know, where some form of assistance could have been given to assist, you know. So it's just something like that I'm looking at from that point of view because you know music not gonna insurance and not gonna social security. Where you drop your stuff.
Correct. So yes, that's some like Clyde. Like I said, message me on the sidelines. There's some, probably we could work something out um to accommodate that situation. But it would be also good to reach out to the the Calypsonian because I was made to understand that the Calypsonians also have a group, so it would be good to reach out to them as well.
Yeah, well, don't forget, we stick up your Calypso if you want to join on the radio, if you reach out to me, you know, trying to reach Calypsonians, but they said the soca zone only featuring soca artists. We're not just featuring soca artists. We think it's Nevis local talent, you know what I mean? So feel free, Calypsonians, who want to hit me up if you got a piece of the soca zone, so feel free.
Yeah, I like that. Give everybody a chance. Give everybody a chance, you know what I mean? And that it may not always be soca, you know what I mean? But everybody need a chance. So I agree with you.
Even up to the local dancehall artists. Next year, we're also doing something for the dancehall. So it's not just soca artists alone, guys. It ain't just soca artists alone doing music. Think it. So, to everybody, every artist, young, old, we just bringing the musical fraternity together. You know what I mean? And we really need that kind of next in order to make the brand grow. You know what I mean? We need that togetherness. So I need the artists them to come together, understand why you're doing. It ain't about a I thing. It's all of us together. Not I team. You know what I mean? So that's something we really need to look in as artists and promoters as well. You know what I mean? So make it work.
So, what do you think would be some of the challenges you face here in getting these people, these artists to work together? I know one thing in the music fraternity that we don't like to really talk about that we know exists is ego. And I know artists' ego, is a thing. So,
I I would say one of the number one problem we get in artists together, I always say like artists they really believe in themselves. Like let's say somebody wanna do a collaboration with mention. They be like, I can sing with by, and they know of us. You know what I mean? And they ain't got confidence in themselves, they better them. They be in a shell
Mm.
like by confidence. You know what I mean? So we really need to build with confidence and go forward and try to make collaborations. Cause collaboration build music. I only agree with building collaborations and reaching out to other artists, doing views to other artists. That's what we know.
Okay. So you think okay, Reese, what you said to that?
No, I understand what he's saying, but I'm gonna tell you, it ain't just that the new artists or the younger artists or the more the artists that aren't established don't believe in the music. Eh? Nobody believe in the music. Don't let nobody fool you. None of them believe in the
Mm-hmm.
music. Because if you believe in your music, you know what you do? You play your music. If I feel that what I got
I have
is the real deal, I can play my music.
I always sit down and say one I will want to see a chat with remember Daddy Wooly, Mention and Smiley that will be international track. I really feel these will come together and try
Okay.
do that track
Okay.
as actually
Raspi,
together
hold on
artists.
right there. Hold
Uh-huh.
on right there, Raspi. Hold on. Stick a pin right there. Hey, right, you remember the very first
Uh-huh.
show we do? Where I said the greatest thing that could happen between Insane Kids Nevis is for all the artists to come together and be on the same track. You remember me saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he as I saying this in the last week? Is he as
Yeah.
I saying this? We had the 2 years of Mention and Rascality together, and that was sweet. Imagine you catch a
Yeah,
Smiley with a
boy, that was
Rascality. You catch a Mention with a David House. But you know how sweet that could be?
you believe everybody's still talking about the band we like. Oh, remember I help put this song. I met you on this song. I think with a thing too small money with the aspect to man feel like if let's say mention oh but it mentioned make a beat so we ain't gonna say oh, yeah, we did this together. You understand what I mean? That's the kind of motive I want everybody to have.
But yeah,
You
that's
understand
what's
it?
needed.
But
That's what's needed. But you know the other thing too, and not to sound bad, but this generation of the Mention, the Worlds, the Smiley, that generation, you can almost say they truly do it, right? We unfortunately, you know, the
yeah.
time pretty much come to pass, right? Is what it is. Like everything else, we move on. I would like to see that
Mm-hmm.
we rename some streets on the Juve route after these man. So you should have Smiley Avenue, Mention Avenue. We need to start respecting our people. Everything can be named after a politician.
So
And the
true.
next
So
generation coming forward, will have something to aspire to. But we don't have the only thing outside our politician is King Collins Stadium. We need more things that the future generation looking for because say, yo, I want my name on that road there. I want that. That got to name after me.
true. We are thinking about making them man the ambassadors. We think
Ha!
about musical ambassadors,
Boy, listen,
making them man the
you look like
ambassadors.
you watch the show here a lot, you know. You look like you watch the show here a lot, you know. I have said
I
Right.
that
just think
all these
great minds think alike.
I have said that all these musicians deserve a maroon passport. There is no
I
product that
feel
we
like
export bigger than music.
mention should be ambassador. Smiley them should be ambassador. And them is man for saying it. Mr. Wall should be ambassador. When you go on a wall and ask about small act, you hear Mr. Wall. When you ask about fan music, you think to hear about Mr. Wall. Some of them ain't know who name small act, they know Mr. Wall. They know Mr. Wall. So I feel them man they should be ambassador. I
Boy,
strongly feel so.
Boy, Raspil, it look like you watch a show a lot, you know. It look like you been on this show before. All of them, all of them, supposed to have a maroon passport. There should
You
be
need to
no
make.
restriction on none of these artists.
I got right. If they make them man the ambassador, the entertainment gonna rise and main thing they want that. I remember to them politicians, the economy boosting off of tourism. They want it make the economy boosting off of entertainment.
No. That ain't what
They
it
never
is, you know. That ain't what it is. I don't figure why it be here. Election
what
cycle
that.
come wrong. They don't want to have to pay an entertainer big money to come on the stage. Remember
No, said it.
every election cycle, you're gonna bring in the band them, eh? Imagine instead of paying me $3,000, you're gonna gotta pay me 25,000. Oh, I don't want to pay 25,000
Right.
for one event.
That's
I don't
true.
want you. I don't
You see,
want
then
you
I
to
got
know what your value is. So I'm gonna keep you here and stay for you.
them man not gonna
Correct.
respect for we local artists.
None. No respect.
Man not gonna
None.
no respect. None. And sometimes actually blame them. And some of one and that talk to the man that got an attitude level where they talk professionally. And them I either agree with some of them, some way to talk to people. They got in an interview, you take, you know what I mean, waste up. This is where all these mean from a manageable point of view, like when you're going in on an interview, you know, to talk.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I want to tell you what it is too. So we coming up, right? All right. Let's think of it as a musician band 2000. Let's just use it 2000. You're gonna be looking up
Mm-hmm.
to the mentions and the smileys, right? Okay. When the
Uh,
mentions and the smileys look up to the element and the star shield. The element and the star shield look up
mm-hmm.
to the generation before them. You know what you realize? None of the generation that were trained properly. None of the generation that were trained how to be an international product for a country. Right? So even when you look at it, if you ever look at an Olympic team from these major countries, the Olympic team, the athletes realize that they are ambassadors. There's certain things you will
Mm-hmm.
never see them do because they know that they're representing this country. The problem is this is where the government needs to step in and offer this kind of training to ensure that these people know, hey, when you go to St. Martin, when you go to St. Thomas, when you go to Miami, when you go to England, you are representing.
Hey, y'all, come work for me. Y'all back it up and work for me. Hey, y'all, come work for me. Y'all back it up and work for me. Y'all come up for me now, 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 come up for me now. Back strike 12, baby, girl. Put your hands on your knees, girl, I want
Is
to
that
shake
something
that.
like
And that I told you that this one is coming. And that I told you that this one is coming. And that I told you that this one is coming. Oh, we go down like ice, this comes down. And
Go ahead, Rusty.
right?
This is something I believe every artist need to agree with because we could only make it happen if they want it to happen. We could put a chain in and say, okay, we chain in artists for manageable positions like how to deal with certain situations. But if they don't want it, they're not gonna receive it.
And that is a problem. That is the problem too. You need somebody who they respect and who they look up to be able to get that point
Correct.
across. Because if they don't see the person where they emulate willing to accept it, they will never accept it, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, true facts.
Like one
Facts.
of the biggest things I just
Facts.
see, right? And I'm gonna give you a good example. Is smoking weed. I am not against smoking weed, but the constant strain on smoking weed directly before a performance puts a strain on your vocal cords because you put in smoke and heat in your vocal cords to now go and sing. Same thing with alcohol. But if you grew up in music, you know that even eating peanuts is bad for your vocal cords. There's certain things that you should not do prior to singing.
Temperature
Yeah.
water is the best thing.
These are things that people need to realize. Alcohol is bad for you before you go to sing.
Facts.
Mhm.
alcohol is corrosive.
You see,
You put that on your vocal cords before you go on stage, you can't get the right performance.
you got some artists brainwashed, like they can't
Me can be able to
sing
talk
unless they
now.
got boost up. Hmm?
No, I say me can be able to talk. Me can drink alcohol and me can still be able to talk. So no worry.
Yeah, talking is different, but that's the issue.
No, it was a late moment. But go ahead,
In the,
Raspy.
you know, some artists feel like if they are not high, intoxicated, they can't get good performance to fans. So
Nerves, you
that's
know?
something I believe they need to work on.
Nerves. So like
Yeah,
nerves to me.
but you know what that is? So that also comes with training, right? And then because a lot of artists don't we don't have artist development. So artists will put out a song this year. All right, we hear
Mm-hmm.
this song, but we don't know the artist. Hey, we know Johnny sing this song, but we didn't see Johnny on the stage. Next day, put out another song. Then you call up Johnny on the stage. Well, you call up Johnny on the stage in front of 2,000 people. But if Johnny had worked the first song and worked the first
You
song
got
in front
Molly.
of 50 and 75 and 100 people, then he'd have Bill Hewitt to that 3,000 crowd. But sometimes
Mm-hmm.
these artists only get put on stage on a big moment when the lights bright. Well, they ain't had no development to
Yeah, like
prepare for that moment, and that's a problem.
I
So
feel
zone.
we need I the committee self carnival committee need to do something for the artists them more exposure. You know what I mean? It's carnival, and if carnival shows, you ain't even seen 3 to 4 good artists on a show. You ain't seen it. If you do see an artist, you see Akai. No offense to Akai, but you see Akai every year, and
So
you get like 20 something registered artists, and you can't see them on a carnival show.
so it's important for the alliance to get numbers, because I guess with more numbers you're able to advocate for these sort of,
For these,
you know,
for these,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
And this
yeah.
is
So
why, and this is one of the reasons why we created the Soca Zone too, because it give them that mindset where they would be able to move, to perform more on a constant or regular basis
Mhm.
than waiting around for a job. And one of the things that I've been trying to instill in these artists, sometimes we have to stop depending on the handouts.
yeah.
If they're crying and saying that they're not getting the jobs, they're not getting hired, they're not getting a chance to perform, they spend a lot of money mixing and mastering, paying people to write their songs, and they're not getting to perform. As to why, I said, okay, then if that's the case, we can't make a promoter and we can't force them to give you a job or allow you. So what we're going to do in our circle, we're going to create that platform so that you can do what you would like to do.
Yeah, but
You want the public to see you perform. Mm-hmm.
you know I can tell you in
Mm-hmm.
2024 going into 2025 technology is amazing. Instead of waiting for a promoter to do anything, right? Instead of waiting for a promoter, do it on your own. Instead of waiting for a big
And
show,
that's what we're doing.
go by a bar, go by a bar,
Correct.
right?
And that is what we are doing with
No,
Yeah,
the
no,
artists. This is what the
but
artists
Valentine.
no,
doing.
but
We're doing this
I'm not talking about
collectively.
you. No, but I'm not talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
But even before y'all got involved, this is what the artists
Mm-hmm.
need to be doing on their own, right? Even when you look at the social media pages, for example, how many social media pages do you actually see from these artists actually promoting what they have going on? Yeah,
I
right. When you
totally
think about
agree.
it, like I look at social media pages, for example, Marshall released a new video, right, for the song "Falling Fetters," and he got about 7 videos out. This song released a day ago. How many of us locally that do stuff like that? We don't promote our own music locally.
I
We got
strongly
to
agree.
That's
promote
true.
ourselves.
I strongly agree. I emotion that. That's why I tell the artists them put in the work before we ball and make noise, put in the work to relevant. When you sing a song of carnival, drop a next one February, push
And that's the other thing too. There's nothing that says you have to release music only one time a year. Every other
That's
genre they
right.
release
That's not.
music
Mhm.
all year round. But then when it comes to us local, we wait on the carnival and culture and a
You
festival to
see,
release music. That's a small island culture.
you see, with a lot of artists, everybody fighting up for a hit song. When it's a break, it's a break. You just work on timing. When it's a break, it's a break. Hit
You
song
know, I,
alone come just so you got to put in the work.
I'll give you a good example, right? Like you just say about looking for a hit song. Triple K catch a hit song with Whistle. Triple K out over 20 years. Triple K catch a hit song
Exactly,
with
long
Whistle
time.
over 20 years. Ace of Banton out here
I
talking
think
about wet
Triple K
fed. Right, sir, Rasmi?
Triple K will
Mhm.
band with some long time. With Boya,
Yeah,
with Boya for a very long time. Yeah, the
yeah.
man in Boya game long time.
Them man in the game a long time, but what people didn't realize is when it's your time, it's your time.
The
When
time.
lightning hit you just got to be ready. You got to be ready. I don't
Correct.
know if
That's what
I don't know if I realize it. People didn't realize it, and I'm gonna say it now because I could say it freely. The Saint Kitts song had a chance. The Saint Kitts song was picked up. Destro got a Saint Kitts with him. We didn't do nothing with it.
mm,
Marshall family, is a booyah beat. The Dominicans do something with it. We got to put ourselves in position to strike that when the opportunity comes, we could jump on it. That's all it is. Everybody don't
Correct.
get the time to jump on it when it's your time.
I don't know if I remember the Curvin song. I got a good man, man. I got a
Yeah,
good thing. I with him up with him. I listen to
yeah.
with him properly. But that escape
It's a singing song. It's a singing it's rhythm.
yeah,
But it's a regular thing. It happen all the time.
yeah.
But you got to be willing to jump on the track.
So,
You got to be willing to jump on the track when it's your time. You know what I mean? When you look at Blacks gone, you know what I mean? Rest in peace. Blacks had do when I mentioned sang them over.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the song is if you feeling lucky, if you start lucky dip, Blacks do lucky dip over.
Lucky Dip.
The same rhythm, the same lyrics, Black sing the song over. We didn't take advantage of the
Mm-hmm.
opportunity.
Wow.
The same lyrics, the same rhythm, everything. He ain't changed nothing. The rhythm is Miller rhythm. The lyrics is mentioned lyrics. Black sing it. Take it international. We never take advantage of the opportunity. This is where we the fall
That's a
short.
good thing for us to be. That's a real good thing for us. You know, I
But
think
it
with a
show
sleep
it
opportunity.
but it shows that the international market is realizing that we have quality here. But what are we doing with it?
But
We're not doing nothing with it. We want to play Port
you
Zante
see
on
what we're
Friday
doing
night.
with it. Eh?
And that's the issue. They want to play Port Zante on a Friday night. They want to play West Night Saturday. No, it's bigger than that. You got to be bigger than that.
Because we ain't seeing, they ain't seeing the bigger picture. Some people seeing Coach Street, the Kayan Street, they looking at Kayan and Stanley Point.
That's the
That's just
problem.
my point. We looking at the bigger picture. But Soca Zone Carnival cool long. You gonna be down that link up, just want everybody come down,
Mhm.
support it, social media platform. You know what I mean? A real good show. And that's why anybody come and keep the peace. You know what I mean? Wow, we need TV machine. Remember, it's gonna be like a party. It's not a queen show. You know what I mean? Come prepare
Mhm.
to hear the artists them because they're gonna be songs you ain't even know they sing. You know what I mean? And that's something we say the artists them need to also do, like put visual to the music. And this is what the soca zone all about. Putting face to music. You know what I mean? So that's something we're
Correct.
really looking forward to for artists. Really looking forward for that. You know what I mean? We got the sponsors. We got Link Up Bar for making it possible. You know what I mean? We got the whole team. We got Lacey. We got Wayne. We got Ken Rai. You know, I can't stop. We got the team once again. We got Empress. We got Pakis. Empress is an artist out of Nevis. Like, she got some mad work, real mad works. And I feel them are supposed to be going forward all the time. You know what I mean?
Got big
Partner.
up Molly too, because
Always.
Molly is act. We got big up Molly as well, Jeezy, Climate, you know.
Hey,
Everybody
big up
played a
Money Media.
special role.
Money Media. Big up Money. Big up Money. Big up Colin Wyatt as well. Big up Starpeen. Big up Jervin. Big up Speedy. Big up Ritik. Big up Rukudan. Big up Rukudan. Rukudan, the young upcoming artist who's work, you know what I mean?
Lock
Yeah.
Boss,
Social media. Big up
X-Man,
Speedy. Big up Love Bass. Big up X-Man as well. You know what I mean? Big up Tubab. Big up Tubab.
Jazzbo.
Sang I get me dub. Thank God. Yeah, I get me dub. They ain't on the dub now. My Molly voice. They ain't on the dub now. But I get me dub. I big up them on the one time. I big up them on the one time. You know what I mean? Big up the
Jervin.
squad.
I gotta
Yeah,
big
big
up
up
the
Jervin
whole
team.
Odyssey band. I can't.
Them
I gotta really mash past and big up the whole of Odyssey band, because this cool down was actually stemmed from what we were doing with Odyssey, and
done the fun
this
there.
opportunity with the bar was actually an Odyssey event, and they made the decision to open it up to all these artists. So I have to big up Odyssey, because this gig with Link Up Bar was an Odyssey gig, and after discussion they opened it up, they allowed this to branch off into something bigger. So I have to give the boys them the credit.
Yeah, man, big up Odyssey, big up Kenny. Big up Upset Squad as well. You know what I mean? Big up the man now is putting the work. Upset Squad is a band,
Mhm.
also branch into back analysts as well. So they also back up artists, wait for the artists, them. You know what I mean? So I really got to big up Upset Squad. I'm going to put in a lot of work for the artists. I got to big up Gavin. You know what I mean? Yeah, really got to big up Gavin. They put in a lot of works. We working on the ad. Yeah, yeah, hit you up about the ad, right? You see me hit you up about it, but I'm going to tell you later. We went to an ad for the event. You know what I mean? And the kind of vibes in the studio for that ad. The ad alone, you know what I mean? It's crazy, like real crazy. So I got a big up Gavin one time for giving me the studio. The vibes going along nice. Trust me. When you hear the ad, the head done trouble. Don't be a vibe. Don't be a vibe.
Okay,
Don't be a
okay.
vibe.
So, no, you know one thing with me like trouble, eh? Me like trouble, me like problems. Me like trouble, me like problems. And me want to shit out me hand, man. So because trouble and problem time now. Since you there, I think it's raspy. Talk to me, road match.
Road man.
I don't send him man
Who
start doing
is
his
me?
shoulder.
But he gonna say on the block. He gonna say on the block.
No problem. You go say what you want.
Why? If watch here, I don't try to be as neutral as possible on the radio. I don't want the big one out for me. You know what I mean? So when I get any kind of questions that are kind of like refrain from answering.
Okay,
I don't
because
want nobody
because
coming to it.
because you work and you blade. Liz, talk to me, road match.
The person you have reached is temporarily unavailable. Please check the number you have dialed. Beep.
Jesus Christ. Trouble in the camp again.
Listen,
Error,
all
error,
I
wake up
can
a road
say
match.
It's the back.
all I can say this year, a lot of these artists went really and truly hard to put out
Yeah,
these
man.
songs, which is actually contenders for road match. And all I could say, the bands them has to be very careful, as the old saying, there's the old song, watch the creep up. because the artists then come hard and some of them songs be since that they have been registered for road match. Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Okay.
I opened a pause on the radio when it was Friday night asked for the road, and I get a couple Akai, so I don't know if I'm with it. So let's just see how we go. Let's just see if
Okay.
the
Okay.
artist
Okay.
we're gonna see history again. We're gonna see history again. Bring back the road match to an artist. I think the last artist that road match was Canwest.
Yeah, Conway
So we're
Conway is the
gonna
last
see.
artist win road match. And then
We're
fun fact,
gonna
eh,
see if Akai.
since Conway's win
Yeah,
road match, it has only been Grandmasters and Smarlax win road match since Conway's. Just so I know.
yeah. And a seesaw between Scoban.
Okay, but check this one
As
now.
we know, new vibe.
Yeah, new version gonna no.
Yeah.
Hey,
Road
so
match out of style.
my favorite song for Carnival, honestly, is a song from Joven named Love
And
the
Pino.
Carnival. No, Love the Carnival. I don't want
Oh,
Pino.
The
okay.
movie, yeah, that song.
Like the groovy.
Weird.
That's my favorite song this year for Carnival.
Love the Carnival.
Yeah, that song well.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
is
Big
when
up
I
to
tell you
Joven.
when I tell you it's a masterpiece, it's a well put together song. That's my favorite song for Carnival.
And I like how he mastered real nicely. I like the look at that track as well. Real clean. Yeah, and I know the track is a real good track.
Yeah. The mix is good, the master is good. I got to go into that.
Yes.
Road match. My road match.
Really did it.
I only got 2 songs for road match this year.
Who that?
I only got 2 songs. Zodiac by the Small Axe Band.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're small.
And again by Collision.
And again.
Again by
That's
Collision.
Them is the only 2 songs for road match.
Okay.
Nobody else can win.
Seeing that man.
So you don't think an artist can win? You don't think an artist could win? You don't think Akai and Tubab could win?
No, let me tell you what happened, right? I want to tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. We only give artists road match as a bailout. Canvas only win road match because the competition was too tight between Happy Birthday Carnival by Small Axe and then this year when Masters almost drawn and Ban and SKB by New Vibe. So the man say, hey, that they too tight.
Aye, be honest.
Let me bail out.
Be honest.
Let me give to the Monday.
Take it back. I'm not gonna let you say that.
But you know say I said neutral because of hijab, boy. The man say I said neutral because of hijab. I stay neutral, he tell me take it back. I don't understand. Area mute.
We know.
Week ago, me hear Reese say that. A week ago, me hear Reese say he's either Grandmasters and Small Axe. I know Collision and Small Axe.
No, Masters will be running. Because the song the Masters had is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The problem with that is there's too many versions of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not an original song. They're gonna hamper them.
It's an original song.
Let me add 1, 2, 3, 4 is not a song. It's a challenge. It's a TikTok challenge. You don't have an original song with.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. When the challenge came out, there was a guy from St. Lucia who recorded a song. It's a registered song with ECCO. That's the problem.
So you got paperwork to the song.
Yeah. That is the problem.
He can't.
That is the problem.
Yeah,
you
but
said that.
I want to know.
So
that challenge then have been registered too. Because what elements of this song is under the copyright protection? Is it the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Because that challenge that is not an original thing, so I don't know if they're able to copyright that portion there.
Listen,
usually it's the melody.
Obviously not, because that's something that we grew up saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, the songs them the only similarity is the both of them use the same source.
But I go in Zodiac. I go in Zodiac, and when Zodiac win road match, I can come and see so walk half naked on the place.
But we and Small Axe road match I was entered. So coming up. So
No,
Small Axe still playing about the
this
road match.
song was entered as Raskelly song for Soca Monarch, correct?
The road match was a foil
Okay.
for Small Axe, so I understand it.
Okay, so this song was
So
fell.
those two bands that
This song, that's okay.
so now we know the road match still the road match still now we know.
I only got 2 songs for romance.
So
I would like to see. In all honesty, I want to see Collision win. I think Collision have had years where they had the best song and they don't win.
They're
would
not
like to
getting
see
no
Collision.
chance.
I would like to see Collision win.
Yeah, they're not getting no chance.
No.
you believe
And just
And I must say they deserve that chance to take that title. But I really would like to know
road
what
match
is the
What's the
real
benefit?
protocol?
I
What
want
is
to
the
know the
real
benefit.
protocol? What is the criteria? Because sometimes they're
you sound
hearing
like
so many different
you sound
criteria.
like mention about criteria.
Change
What is
every
the
year.
criteria? Because sometimes these criteria is
well
adjusted for the benefit of some others, but but collision would be a good
well
look or fit the criteria to get that title. That's how
from
I
my
feel.
understanding now match it goes by point. Like the amount of points you accumulate. Well now they're adding that DJs and other entities could give bands points from a walk-in roaming judge. So the criteria have to again. So that's one of the criteria in the world again.
Okay.
So I think
I mean,
well with the 3 big bands are out of the whole match. But we still got ASAP band, we still got Upset Squad, we still got Collision. Now I mean I we start used to it in the whole match. We got Jervin and Pino still in the whole match. You know, we still got more competitors in the whole match. Road match competitor we ain't even watch it by these are people still in the road match that got invited. Maybe take the road match. That's something my question is how Smarlax feel about the road match. Knowing that one of the bands them have the most road match in it.
no, smart on the romance.
That's what I mean. You believe Smarlax want it? Smarlax,
Yeah.
the amount of road match Smarlax. That one
Hey,
Yeah.
you know
Why
how
not?
bad Smart been feel when I get the 5 feet, boy.
You're that close.
You know how bad Smart been feel. 5 finger. And
you
when the
believe
romance, boy. What?
you believe
I
what?
had feel bad because I
Boy,
felt that we had
Yeah,
deserved the 5 feet
so
at the time.
Oh, you're a Smarlax fan?
boy,
Long
listen,
time.
yeah,
Me a
man,
Smart feel bad.
Smart junkie.
Smart feel bad. I'm gonna tell you, Smart feel bad. And then, I'm gonna show you something too, right? Smart feel so bad it causing tunnel war, but then I'm gonna tell her that the people follow because they say, oh, I use the wrong song. You should have sing me song instead of that song there. All of a sudden, something man in the band no more. Big up Delhi, Delhi in the band.
Why?
No, boy, me listen. Boy, listen.
What
Road
happened?
match,
But
me
You
chat
the
to
listen?
my
rum
left hand
song,
now.
the rum song should have been there as well for
Road,
road match. Drinks
road
on
match,
me, rum with ice.
road,
That was a
But it
hot
not been
one too.
original. It not been original.
uh,
It could have
road
been
match.
it
Bye.
was a
Small
do
attack, man.
over. Yeah, that was the
No, no,
problem.
no. I went them telling the protocol be different.
Oh,
The
okay,
rule
The
okay.
be
Well
protocol
then,
different,
was
yeah.
different indeed.
because
Well, yeah,
remember,
then, yeah, it should have been there. It should have been there.
remember small acts and not small acts. New web the road match with Ting Lang, eh? Ting Lang in original.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I know when the protocol change because I don't feel like this ain't something you could go up on the carnival website or you see on the carnival webpage and say this is the protocol. This is what. I mean, I don't know what the sequence is.
Criteria
This
and so forth.
the criteria. Yeah, it's like why can't we see the criteria? Why is it everybody try to guess? Well, what they judging based on this year? What they judge based
And
on
you're right
last year?
about that. That should be public knowledge. So you posted right there so everybody could take a look. So there's no
Yeah.
surprise it when they announce the road match person, because we could be able to say, well, yeah, they did do this, yes, they did do that, or no, they didn't do that part. So I think that I believe the criteria of road match, just as the criteria for Soca Monarch should, and even Calypso, should be posted publicly so the public could see what these contenders have to do in order to be qualified for more points to be victorious for the crown of whatever title they're taking.
When is Calypso show?
Calypso show was when? Ain't gone? Oh
Nah,
no, this
not
week.
gone.
I think it's this weekend.
So
GZ,
Soca
Hey,
done gone.
when
hey,
is
Is
but,
it?
but, but,
Calypso?
but here I'm gonna tell lie, right? I see
Calypso,
a road
Calypso is
match,
king, boy.
road match, a mashup band, eh? If I don't know, road match, a mashup band. I see Katie Live New Babes. I road match, a mashup band. Get him up, there we go. Big up Delhi, Delhi, that's Malax.
I beg all the small ox known in here because
No, Delhi,
I'll be
that's
done
Malax.
talk
I tell
about
her.
small ox already and then next minute they can say I'll be make trouble. I don't
No,
want nobody
no,
feel like I'm making
big up to Malax.
Oh,
Malax doing
oh,
the
you're
thing
going back.
more
Oh,
40 years. More 40
I
years,
don't
Malax
want
thing.
nobody. I don't want anybody feel like we're trying to make any trouble. I like small ox.
No, me like Ali man
Drinks
them.
on me.
Where you said Jazz will get a road match in a small axe. I like
So
Lucas
Delhi,
get
I
a
go
road
get
match in
one?
the Masters, but Ketty not get on that new vibes. Okay, Ketty gone. Read him up.
What you say?
Why?
You only,
I believe being a station there, boy.
but I want
I
to, I
know
want
we
to,
pray
Like
from
why is
from
confusion. We like
everybody win except
confusion.
one, eh? Everybody win except one. The first one bust off. Hit him up, hit him up.
eh?
I just say everybody win except one.
Right? Terrence said, why I want no criteria for? How I expect people to cheat? How I expect, what? How I expect?
listen.
We just said I hope you see.
Oh, jeez. True. Well, I think we had a good discussion here, and
We
I'm
did.
gonna let the panel come back and say what they have to say, and do their final plea to the artists, and not only the artists, the patrons that you're asking to come out to Soca Zone. But I'm gonna start with me because I haven't said it yet. January 5th, 2025. You want to be alive for this one. Trust me, it's called Soca Zone right after Carnival. Let's say it's a cool long, but I don't believe it because that thing looking hot. I looking at the card and it looking hot, but it's a cool long. It's a cool long. So just be there. Guess how much you got to pay to come in? $0. But what we asking for just a little donation because what there's a movement that's about to kick off full force in 2025. What is it? It's the Artist Alliance of SKN Unity. Let me not say unity because I might say politics. United. They're going to be uniting the artists for to bring better production. So you want to reach to the Soca Zone, Link Up Bar Beach Bar and Grill, the 5th, 6 p.m. until you can't feel your foot them because you dance so much. Until you wake up in the morning, your friends then bring you home and got to tell you how a nice time you had. Whatever until just be there because you don't want to miss it. Shout out to everybody who is on the card. It's going to be an excellent time. Trust me. These people can work together in a way that you have never seen before. I've seen it and it's amazing. It's amazing. So, yeah. Reese.
Yo, me. You hear what going on,
Yeah.
man? Soca Zone, January 5th, 2025. Big bands on the car. We talking about Upset Squad, Odyssey,
Boop.
Jeezy Sparta, Charles and Tubap, and Jasbo and Tubap just coming off of the Soca Monarch victory, eh? So you know them boy coming out to go deliver fire. Rukudan, Empress, Rukudan, Soca Monarch and Nevis, you know he coming to go deliver. All right. Delhi ranks, long time winner, Big Ten champion. Me not talk no more about that. All right,
Hmm.
Pockets in the area, Clement in the area, Red Tick in the area, Speedy, a farmer, Soka Monaga again. Pino and Joven, you don't know how the boy go on. Colin Wyatt, X-Man. Listen, the key are wicked, 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 wicked. If another key let this come back again, you're going to shut down the place like a COVID. We ain't want that, right? So here I got to go out and support the artists them. The dance is free. But go out and support the artists them, alright? Go out and deal with the thing right. Let the artists them know that they have support out there. One of the biggest things that a lot of artists face is they feel nobody don't back them and nobody don't defend them, so they don't give up. Let me artists up know that hey, this ain't no giving up time. We're gonna push forward and keep moving, alright? Big up to all the artists on the card, Sexy Lee's promotion, big up to Ajik Shipping, big up to WNP, big up to Raspy, and you don't know real entertainment. We end that's the thing too. Big up.
Huh. Okay, we're gonna let Raspy 6 Elise figure out who wanna go now.
Raspy, go ahead.
This one of
Go
this
ahead,
first time
Raspy.
I'm go for.
You go ahead. Go
You get
ahead.
Don't forget it's all about January where you come on out and you enjoy a pack Sunday vibe. You know what I mean? The whole team ready, the whole is out. Remember walking, leave the machine, the madness. I'm gonna be inside the yard representing the artist as usual. I'm gonna be in that no matter what. What I want you for me is copy and drop it on your snap. You know what I mean? Copy it, drop it on your snap, share it on your social medias, and remember, boom. This is your
Okay.
turn.
Yes, I wanna also big up the artists them, the DJs them. We can't leave the DJs them out. So I wanna big up DJ Sika, DJ Caldo, and AJ as well. They are on they supporting the artists. Big up everybody on the card. Every single one is very important to us, and we appreciate you. We are only asking for you guys to come out, bring the good vibes. We say he don't see it as a cool down, but anywhere where the ocean, if his foot start to hurt you, you go and soak your foot down in the ocean and come back up and you champ again. So that is why we call it a cool down.
Take
So
off your clothes and walk up.
that's what I'm saying. Bring the good vibes. We only asking you for a donation. This donation is going towards more of these events and to support the artists as well. If you're not going to be present, that does not stop you from donating. You can always reach out to myself, Wayne, any one of us, if you want to make any monetary donation towards the team. We will gladly appreciate it and accept it. Um, I want you guys to also stay tuned to Sexy Lisi Promotion Facebook page, because another task that I'm doing, I'm actually giving some recognition to all the artists. So at least I'm going to try my best at least every day to promote an artist on my page. So you go out, I gonna attach one or two link of their from their social media for their songs and support these. Just follow them on their YouTube pages for their new music and enjoy what they're trying to do. I started it today with Rick Tick, so y'all can go and just hit the link, listen to his music, and subscribe to his YouTube for when he's doing other music. Yes, that's basically it. Big up the sponsors them again. Without them, it's not possible. Wayne P, Raspy, the Soca Zone, Ren, which is Ira and Reese, Real Entertainment Network, Link Up Bar and Beach Bar and Grill, and also Adric. Any business that would
Also,
like to be part of the sponsor, we also welcome it. If you want to sponsor our next event, we gladly would like that as well. So if your contribution you want to do this to this a movement is in the form of a sponsor, we accepting it as well. That's all I have to
also
say.
want to remind people early. You really got to remind you to come out early. Come early. The vibes gonna start early. Because we say 6 o'clock, come off the holy seed. Support the bar. It's gonna be nice, crazy. It's gonna be sick. Hey, we got real time again for having me. It's a pleasure for having me. You know what I mean? And that's the thing all the time. You don't know, I like the interview section, you know what I mean? It's vibes. I hope one of these days I could get you guys on the show come down and have an interview as well, you know what I mean? Big thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Blessings, blessings.
Definitely.
Hey,
Definitely.
Raspy, big up yourself, man. Love alone, eh? You know
Love
what I
alone,
mean?
One
love
thing before
Yeah,
always.
you
man.
guys go, one more announcement. We are pleading to other artists who haven't
Oh yeah.
connect with us. I did send some message to some artists personally. I have not and they have not responded, but you know, the opportunities are still open. Some persons who are interested, artists around St. Kitts and Nevis that is interested, please
Mm-hmm.
contact us. Please reach out to us. Let us know if you're interested. You know, there's nothing to lose. It's more to gain than losing on your behalf. Connect with us and see what we let us see if we can work something out together, you know, for the betterment of the culture, our craft, the music, and the people. Another announcement: if you are in Nevis and you're interested in coming to this cool down, boats will be available. We are already making contact with some boats and trying to make arrangements if we have to get arrangement in terms of transportation from the boat to the venue. We are making arrangements. You can hit me up. Of course, it's not going to be free, but at least we can organize it collectively as a group to have y'all come down and go back to Nevis. So you guys could come down and support your Nevision artists that is on the card, like X-Man, Deli, Speedy, Rocco, Pakis. We have um um Empress.
Odyssey.
Come down and support them. Come down in your numbers and support them. And you don't have to get worry about transportation and how to get back. We'll make that arrangement, but you are going to be responsible for your own cost. But we'll make the arrangement as a group. So yeah, you would have you guys involved.
All right, sound good, sound good, sounds
I
good.
wonder if
Right?
I feel like me and left that session, yeah. And I run not even one little track.
We're not chat.
Well,
Well, I chat,
you
man.
see, I'm afraid what the organization name? The ECCO? Lord of mercy.
Oh Lord.
Lord of mercy. The ECCO hit me too hard. So, whew, but this artist will be there. So I could run a track. Because you know how we do it here at Ren. We have to have fun with it.
Correct.
I don't even know if Reese know this song. Because Reese don't really listen to this kind of music.
Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. It's supposed to be a one night stand. It's
Hey,
supposed to be
X-Man.
a hit and run. But I made her feel so good. Now she can stay away. Calling me.
Hey, you know how I love that song so bad. That song there is like
Yeah, it's a good tune. It's a good
it
tune.
is.
Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing
Nothing
less.
more, nothing less.
It's supposed to be a one night stand. It's supposed to be a hit and run. But I made her feel so good. Now she can stay away. Calling me on my phone every night and day. Telling me she wants us to stay this way. I never promised her a rose garden. I never said to her, I wanna be your man. Understand me, girl, this is where the story ends. We could only be just friends. Nothing more and less, let's make amends. It was just one night. It was only one night.
say this is?
That's Ultra.
No way.
That's Wes Brown. That's
This is
Wes
not
Brown.
Ultra. This is not Ultra. This is not Ultra man. This is
Oh,
not Ultra man. This is not. Okay, then let me
No?
get another one.
Party time, everybody.
You take the same one.
Join in this one. All party massive. Party time. Party time. Party time. That is Tony. That is Russ.
Thank you, man.
It's party time, so come on, people, let us celebrate. Come on, everybody, join in and participate. Fireman is whiling and the session will be great. Y'all are walking batty with them and walking with
Okay,
them.
okay.
She and the music and the style.
You're here now. You're here now, right? Okay.
That's
No, me,
that's
me, no, me know he
that's
been.
drummer. That's drummer band. What drummer band name again?
No, that's
That's
wildfire.
drummer
That's
band.
wildfire.
This is Wildfire,
Yeah,
man.
that's the band. That's drummer band. Wildfire.
Darren Ross, Darren Cosmo, party must nice. What? Tell you party. If I tell you party, if I tell you party, if I tell you party, say come and go the people party no, party no, party no, party no, party no, party no, party. Let me see you. If I tell you party, if I tell you.
Party. I'm gonna get one more because this was the band that I guess I start jamming with. You know what I mean? So soca music is sweet. Afraid to play music though, because the ECCO going wicked in the place.
This year is a year for name brand shoes. No dog mashers all out. Roach rat, logs. Tony what up? Timberland.
Alright. Where we getting out on this one?
Make up your mind when we come jumping. It's only name brand shoes we wearing. No on the road when we start chipping. It's only jump you hearing. Say Nevis massive, say St. Kitts massive, Antigua massive,
Yes, flavor.
St.
No,
Martin
no.
massive,
You would know.
St.
You would know this
Thomas
for sure.
massive, St. Croix massive. Let me hear them feel a jump on the ground. Nike jump on the ground, yeah, Jordans jump on the ground. Let me hear them locks too jump on the ground. Tingay jump on the ground, Timbaland jump on the ground. Lift up your left foot and jump it right foot and jump it left foot and jump it. Lift up your left foot and jump it right foot and jump it left foot and jump it. That's the sound of them shoes jumping on the ground. Yeah, yeah. That's the sound of them shoes jumping on the ground. Yeah, yeah. That's the sound of them shoes jumping on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Somebody mash me with the water boots. I told you, those are not allowed. Upman style. Something decent must be wear. Don't even mind when you are stepping. If you get step and no complaining. Make sure you champion with that feeling. Jumping from morning till evening. Say England massive, get ready. New York massive, get ready. Canada massive, get ready. Barbados